Hey guys, have you ever given blood? It's pretty neat. These nice ladies stick needles in your veins, and it sucks your blood right out of you. Here's the story of how I gave blood, and something went wrong. So this one time I was just chilling at home when I get a phone call from a number I've never seen before. So I pick up and I say, "Howdy do. Is this Jordan Cormooks?" "Yeah, the one and only." "Hi Jordan, I'm blah 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 with the blah blah blah. Can you come give blood on Monday?" "Sure, I'm a good person." So I go give blood on Monday. I eat some Fruit Loops before I go to help keep my blood nice and sweet. I get there and sign in, and they take me into this room to take a test. A test, and I didn't study? It had questions like, "Do you have AIDS? No. Are you sure? Yes. Do you have herpes? No. Are you sure? Yes." So I finished the test and waited for the nurse to come in. She walks in and sits down across from me and explains that she has to prick my finger to test to see if my blood is A-okay. She pricks my finger and it hurt like hell. I'm a big boy, so I pretended it didn't hurt. But then she tells me, "Oops, I messed up. Gotta prick another one." She goes to my next finger and pricks that one as well. That one hurt even worse, but I kept my mouth shut and acted like a man. She says, "Oops, I messed up on that one again. Let's move on to the other hand, how about that?" By this point, I'm sweating like Nixon. She pricks my finger and I go, "Aroo!" Not really. That'd be funny though. That one hurt the worst. I had to hold everything back to keep myself from screaming. This time it worked. She then tested my blood and said, "You're good to go. Let's go get some blood." So I go sit down in this big old chair and I put my arm out for the nurse. I rolled my sleeve up and showed off my muscles. She gets the needle ready, and while she's doing so, another nurse is watching over. She kind of looks suspicious. She was watching my arm like a hawk. The other nurse hands me a stress ball and tells me to squeeze it 3 times and hold it on the last one. So I do that, and on the 3rd squeeze, she shoves the needle into my arm. Whoa, that really hurt. I was squeezing the hell out of that stress ball. It seemed like the ball was gonna rip in half. The nurse laughs and tells me I can let go of the ball. The other nurse who was watching over said, "That was the best job you've done yet," which made me a tad bit nervous. She asked if I wanted a drink, so I said, "Fetch me an orange juice, madam." And she brought me this super teeny cup of OJ. It was the cutest thing ever. But before I could get a sip, the main nurse accidentally knocked my blood bag off of the table. It yanked the needle in my arm, but the needle didn't come out. The blood bag was just hanging there, being held on by a needle. And the worst part, the nurse didn't even notice. None of them noticed. A pint of blood was just hanging from my arm by a needle. Let that sink in. It was the most uncomfortable pain I've ever felt. Then she yanked the needle out of my arm. It felt like my arm was being kicked in the nuts. I felt okay though. I didn't feel lightheaded or anything. They gave me a pink bandage to put on my arm. I grabbed a soda and went on my way. I felt unstoppable. Except for when I got home, I passed out. Giving blood is a strange feeling. I can't really explain it. It's weird. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed donating my heart juice. If you liked the video and want to see more like it, comment below. See ya next week!